Hello, Supernatural fans out there. Today I've got a special little surprise. We've got a car here sitting down at Don's that is for sale. This is a four-door hardtop factory AC 327 Impala. This is not a Caprice. I know how some of you guys get a little wigged out, don't like the Caprice and don't want to find the body trim and the door panels and stuff. So we have one sitting down here at Don's for sale. We have it sitting down here at Don's in case somebody just wants to buy this and have the body and paint done by Don and Mike. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the car. First we're going to come up to the engine. This is the original engine, 327. I believe it says it was a 275 horsepower motor. So the car, factory AC, everything's on it. I'm going to say the AC does not work, but I don't know. It had the power drum brakes, which, you know, obviously I would change out radiator and everything. As we're here in the engine compartment, I've been talking to a lot of guys about their engines, and a lot of guys like, Rick, would you build my 327 or 283 or whatever they have? And my thing is, yeah, I can do that, but I'm going to be real honest with you guys. For the money that you'll spend on a small block, you know, if you're going to do it right by adding Keith Black pistons, getting the heads all built and machine work and rings and gaskets and your whole 9 yards, you're cheaper off buying a crate motor. And in Jags, you can buy a crate 383 stroker motor that has 430 horsepower for basically $400 more than I could build this motor. And, you know, you're going to get a warranty and all that stuff. So anybody interested, you know, let me know and I'll pass along the Jags thing to you. And I would drop the 383 stroker in here, get some serious power at the rear wheels and call it that. So, and it's going to drop right in. So anyway, the car, we're going to shut the hood now. Car's in actually really pretty good shape. And the cool thing about this car, right there, this one comes with the factory corner lights, which is pretty rare on an Impala. Those are mainly on Caprices. I would say they're on like 95% of the Caprices, and they're probably only on, man, I'm going to stretch here and probably say 10% of the Impalas. So nice deal. Chrome, the bumpers on this thing are really good, and you don't know how tempted I am to just steal the bumpers off this and the door panels and stuff like this. The interior in this car, we're going to get to here in just a few seconds, but the body's going to need some patchwork. Don, I've already got a quote on everything that's going to cost to get this thing done looking just like Dean's. So I'm going to show you there was some rust, you know, always in the corner of these fenders are gone and stuff. So Don's going to fix that. Little bit of a dent back here above the rear tire, and then lo and behold, look where the exhaust comes out, rotted out down there. So Don's going to repatch all that. The rest of the car, solid. As you see, it has all the trim on it. Yes, both sides. This car, when we got it and stuff, we thought it was going to be a factory vinyl top because I saw the blue and stuff. This was really crazy. This was factory painted blue top. And so there's no, but to put the, right going across here, the trim piece to separate the paint. And this is what they would have put on a vinyl top to separate the vinyl from the paint. But now, well, I'll come back here to the interior in just a second. All the glass is excellent in this car. All the trim is excellent in this car. The trunk is super solid. And I know we don't have much lighting in here because I have it sitting down at Dawn's. But there's some boxes and stuff. But this thing, she's solid. Trust me. I'm not lying to anybody here, okay? Little surface rust where things were probably sitting on it for a while. Rear bumpers in awesome condition. There's your Impala tail lights. Actually has a factory tow hitch. Some of them these did. So obviously you would take that off and sell it. So there's some people looking for those. So the bumper back here, I'm telling you guys, these bumpers, there's no even pits and stuff in it, and it's like really nice. My bumpers on my car, not that good. Deck lid's good, I know people's gonna ask, I'm gonna shut this down. There's your factory Impala piece, which, you know, the last few pieces I've been seeing going on eBay, they're wanting $400, $500 for these damn things. It's on there. Here's the other side of the car. This car side is really straight. except for, oh look, right there by the back there, so Don's gonna fix that. Coming up here, and it's got the factory antenna on the front fender. This fender was, you guys will ever notice on these cars when you find them, the right side, passenger side, is always really messed up. And that's just because people couldn't judge distance. And so it's the right side that always gets dinged. I'm going to put a new fender on this, so Don's not going to have to fix that. We're going to get a different fender for it. And I think I might have one sitting down in my shop. So there's that. So there's the outside of the car. Really, really, really good shape car. I'm just going to show everything here. So we got all, you can see the top. And this is just like where the paint's just faded off, but that's not really rust or anything, and trust me, it's just where the paint just kind of went off the car. And then down here in the corner, obviously they all have this. If you find one that doesn't, consider yourself very, very lucky, but Don said he'll fix that. Let's get to the interior. You're going to notice this car is missing seats. Why is it missing seats, Rick? Well, because we're putting in supernatural seats. So whoever buys this car will get the seats already done, and they're actually coming back here next week to be put in the car. So with that being said, there's no seats in it right now, but it does, the cell comes with the seats in it. Dash, factory AC dash, factory radio. The dash does have one big crack, as you can see right there. Well, how I'd fix that is just by putting the dash cover over it. Trim in this car is in really, really good shape. Steering wheel is in awesome shape. I think there's one crack right there. So other than that, I don't see any other cracks. Let me see how many miles are on this car, so we just know. And I'm telling you guys, these are going to be, it's kind of a little dark in here to see, but I'm going to call it like 51,000 miles. So this is probably an original 51,000 mile car. And there's your AC vents. Look at those door panels, guys. Those things are super sweet. All four of them are like that, and I'm going to show you. So, headliner. Whoever buys this car, you guys are not going to have to replace the headliner or anything in this car. You're just going to have to spray it. It's going to have the seats in it, so all you really have to do is to buy the carpet. And that's it. I mean, look at these door panels. You don't know how tempted I am to love to come out and steal these for my car. I mean, seriously. And we all know, I'll tell you straight up, and you can talk to my upholstery guy, these door panels are basically $100 each off of eBay, and they're fair to partly cloudy. My interior guy has to literally fix everything. Oh, one thing you will have to buy for the back is the rear package tray. It's kind of messed up, and they put some, looks like house speakers back here, real crazy, and a third brake light like that. So obviously that thing is like 30-40 bucks, so whoopee-doo. Oh, you will have to buy black seat belts for the correct seat belts, but that's it, guys. I mean, this is whew. And everybody's gonna ask, Rick, how come you're not keeping this car? If this thing would have been a 400 turbo car, trust me, I'd be selling mine. This thing, you heard the doors, how they slam. Obviously, all seals in the car up here on the doors, those need to be replaced. That's a given, guys. The car's 50 years old. But this thing is really, really nice. So, Don said to do paint, body, and that's new panels, everything. When it rolls out of here, there's nothing to do. $7,000. $7 grand. That's your paint, body work, everything. Signed, sealed, delivered. So that's worth the paint and body and stuff on it. Price of the car, I want you guys to contact me on it because I have extra things for Supernatural we can take on, put off, we can work stuff out. So anybody interested in this, just email me and we'll go over everything. Because it's just going to be easier than if I go, oh, it's this price. And then some people might go, oh, but why is it this price? Well, because I've got this, 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 and this. But you go, oh, I don't need that because I already have it. Well, then obviously you don't need these pieces, parts, whatever. Then the price is going to come down. So it's just basically just just contact me. And Don is actually, we just got the one car out of here to go, Super Dave's car, it's up at upholstery now. So Don's working on a few other things for some customers, but not a project like this. So hood's in really good condition. Like I said, glass is in really good condition. So if you guys are need the car, still has the original hubcaps on it, for God's sakes. They had a mirror here. Don knows this mirror's got to come off. This was actually, somebody added this somewhere along the line, because this is a square mirror, and which is not right. The other side is the correct mirror. So that, Don said, he's going to fix that, take all the emblems off. Don does not have to worry. He knows everything what makes Dean Winchester's car. And so there you go. This is a hell of a deal here for somebody, and we're going to sell it at a sell price. Does the car run? I was told it did when I bought it, and then I went to pick it up and it wouldn't start. I think if I screwed around with it for probably 30 minutes, I'd probably have it running. But right now I'm trying to work on Jeff's car and get some stuff done. But whoever buys it, I promise you I'll have it started. And so that way, you can drive it up on a trailer and get it to your shop, and which I would, like I said, I just yanked that 327 out, sell it, because hot rodders are looking for those 327s. You'll make some money off the 327. I would buy the 383 stroker. I mean, that's just the way to go for this when you're doing a small block. If this thing would have had the 400 turbo transmission and the 12-bolt rear end, obviously I wouldn't be selling it because I'd be keeping it. But obviously a big block in it. So, but to do the small block car, boy, guys, this is going to be a find for somebody. I'm serious. And like I said, clear title, so she's going to be ready to go. But she's just, let me kind of get back here so you guys can see everything the way kind of. So, and you know me, I'm going to help you out on anything anybody needs if you guys are going to do it the supernatural way. If you do not want to do it the supernatural way, fine with me. Like I said, guys, I don't care. But if you're wanting, and I will try to help you out all I can. Unfortunately, I only know the supernatural way, not to sound conceited or arrogant or anything like that, but that's just the only way that I know how to build these cars. But I'll help you out all I can when it comes to other questions or something that maybe not supernatural related. So as I stated, the seats will be in it next week, and they are already done. They're actually out of Dave's car. A lot of people are going to ask me, oh Rick, how come Dave's not using those seats? Dave had the seats made in Portland, Oregon, by an upholsterer shop. They did an awesome job. The thing was, when me and Dave were researching the Hero car, we found out the seats were done a little bit differently, okay? So when Dave had the seats made, he made them off Stephanie's and Jeff's and stuff like that. And those seats, I promise you, are supernatural correct, because that's the way they are in some of the cars. However, the Hero car, the pleats on the seat go all the way out to the edge, the side. And since we're doing the supernatural car, Hero car, Dave just really wanted to be anal, and he said take those seats out. So I took the seats out of this car, and we're going to have them done. So, in fact, you know what? Let's just come over here. This car is sitting in Don's shop. Don's got lots of cars in here. Look at all this stuff. Don's got a really nice area. There's the old white beast back there. That's Cassie's car. She's sitting back there ready. This car will be started in January for Cassie, so that thing's going to become Dean's car. Out here to my truck. These are the seats that came in it. Okay, so we pulled out. So this just shows you how good a shape this car is in. Guys, this is the original plastic from the factory, seat covers. I mean, these things are in superb conditions. Now, of course, the ones that are going in the car, all been redone, done right. So, there you go. So that's what the seats, I just wanted to show you that because the car is in just really good shape. Yeah, it's got some dinks and some ride on the back stuff, not uncommon on these cars. And, Don said, I can fix it. It's nothing that scares him at all. He was like, never even know it was done after he gets done with it. And then she'll be in what I like to call that nice gloss black. And, if anybody wants, you can have parts, like if you guys want to buy the tires and wheels for this car, and have them sent to me, and we'll get down here and get them on and stuff like that. So that way, when you do get it home to you and you're doing things, you know, really going down the road, she's gonna look like Dean's car on the back of a trailer and stuff. So anyway, there you go, guys. Obviously, like your rear trim back here, I would put that in the car after we get done with it, so you can always sell it. Anything that's on this car, that's like I think really the only thing that you'd probably want to sell off this car. But this thing is just in really, 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 really nice condition. And see that headliner up there? I mean, whew, nice. So, like I said, guys, I really wish this thing had the Turbo 400 12 bolt rear end, because it would be sitting in my driveway right now. So, there you go. Anybody questions, feel free to ask. You know, I hope that I've answered everything except for the price. And like I said, we can be up and down on stuff, and it's just easier to go that route. But so anyway, to get the paint and body done on this car, $7 grand. I don't think you're going to beat that price. And let me tell you guys, Don does it right. He does not pack stuff full of Bondo and crap like that. I mean, these cars come out straight as an arrow, flawless, done correct, and that's a hell of a price. I mean, seriously. And he's doing that because we're buddies. He gets to make a little bit of money off of it. He's helping me out, which really is helping the fans out. And we're always trying to help the fans. So I'm going to be like real generous on the price of this car. I mean, real generous, guys, because of the complete package that you're getting with it, with the seats in it, the corner lights already in it, factory AC car, all the trim. I mean, you guys don't have to hunt down the trim. You don't have to go buying the cheap-ass door panels that need to be refixed and stuff. I mean, this is it, guys. So, okay, I'm going to quit bragging about the car, because the more I brag, the more I want it. So, and oh, God, I'm just not even going to go there. So anyway, and I just want to show you here these bumpers so everybody knows. I'm trying to get down here with my camera and stuff, but did you see these things? Straight, nice little steel wool and a little, I love Mother's polish. I actually use the mag and aluminum polish for my chrome. It just really brightens it all up. And I'm trying, like I said, I know the lighting in here really sucks, but it's out of the weather, and that's where we want to keep it. So anybody wanting to do this, get a hold of me. And like I said, we could probably get this car in for Don to start here like pretty quick, because he's wrapping up some cars on the other side. The other Impala car's gone. This thing can slide right in. So, all right, guys, you all have a good weekend. I'm going to be doing another update here on Jeff's car here real soon. So, peace, love y'all, and happy hunting, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.